Bad map for Blight, but we have Compound 21, which will actually make this a lot better. There you go. This guy's silent on the floor. So that's a bug. It's been in the game for about, I don't even know, easily months. The silent on the floor bug. Well. Can you get that? No. Oh, it's the top one. I had to actually get a bit out of my seat with that one. Undying value. Yeah, they got it instantly. That's the worst what can happen. Though it still is some value, because Ruin would have gone by now. Which means that, Wait, are they going for both the worst gens to go for? They are. They're going for both the worst gens to go for. I don't care about them gens. They're terrible. They're going to end up, like, cornering themselves in. Nice! It's a really good pallet to get rid of. You can see why this map isn't good for Blight, right? It's very hard to bounce on it. But as I said, the Compound 21 has turned that hindrance into something not as bad. Because this map's really good for Compound 21. He might have DS, I want to hit him, I don't want to grab. Why'd you wait? While I was bouncing around on these, like... These things were really close together. You see, always survivors have to bounce in. It got nerfed though. It's only a short range now. But on this map, everything is short range, so... She stayed there, I think. Maybe not. I hear her in here. I hear one of them in here. It's my first match? No. First match with Deathslinger where I did not like the way I played. Though, we still won. But they were really silly. This might be so bad for Blight, man. Or Blight's power, I should say. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is Blight. This is the newest killer. And he used to be my favourite. And when they fix him with that bug, he'll probably be my favourite again because he was awesome. I loved him. I still like him. He's just not my favourite anymore. It almost feels like it bounces further back as well. Yeah, it's the other side, love. It's the other side. See how she got trapped on the side? That was panic. If I was to design a killer, I've got loads of killer ideas, but one what I think is quite interesting is a killer that when you look at him, he goes faster. So the whole idea is to not look too much at the killer, but you need to juggle that because you need to see where the killer is or he's going to get you at loops, right? So you need to kind of juggle looking at him, not looking at him. And then his, that's his passive. And then his ability is the ability to teleport to where you are. And you teleport back to where he is, just to make him even more disorientate him. Because what's the first thing you're going to do when you teleport to a position where the killer is? You're going to try and look where the killer is. But then by looking at the killer, you're making him go faster again. So it's got this kind of like back and forth, don't look at them kind of thing going on. It's actually really interesting. And also, it allows you to take advantage of survivors who are next to each other too. Obviously, teleporting to where a survivor is and them teleporting to where you are won't do anything. Because they're still the same distance away. But if there's two survivors together, then it will do something. Because you'll be able to teleport right next to it. It'll be a really strong killer. But there will be counterplay. The counterplay is not keeping too close to one another. And when you are close to one another, make sure that the killer's not near. So that one. I've thought of lots of ideas, but that one's the one I think that's what sounds interesting. Most interesting. Could be Slender Man. I mean, it could be. So, if you wanted Slender Man in this game, you couldn't have him walking, because that'd look stupid, right? But you could have him shifting. I've thought of so many ideas, guys. I've played this game for so long. I've thought of so many ideas. So you could actually have Slenderman in this game, and you could actually have him quite scary. You replace the terror radius for static. I think she went here. Yeah, she did. She's dead here. It's an unsafe loop. You replace the terror radius for static. Corsair is more static. Farther away, he less static. So he's the first killer who doesn't have a terror radius, but he does have a telltale when he's close, which is interesting and scary. And you'd make his movement where you only see glimpses of him walking, because that's kind of what Slenderman's like, right? So as you're walking with a killer, it's normal, but what the survivors see is they see you step in, and then, like, you know, 3 seconds, 4 seconds later, they see you a bit closer. They see you a bit closer, because it shows like a snapshot of where you were at that point, and then you don't see them, and then a snapshot there, so it's like you're frozen in place. That'd be creepy as fuck. And it'd be strong again. It'd be really strong. You could mind game safe loops. Yeah, like the spirit passive, but probably a bit longer than the spirit because it's his only thing. I just heard someone fall. So that's another idea. I could go all day with these ideas, man. But that'd be creepy as hell. It'd be very interesting. Were you trying to push me in? I can't tell what your attempts were there. Three to 4 seconds. Might not be 3 to 4 seconds, but it needs to be enough where it feels like he was here, and now it's closer, and now it's closer. You know, it needs to feel like that. I think that'd be really creepy. Really creepy. Can you imagine? Like, you're looking at the killer, and he's like this, and you see him, and then all of a sudden he's like this, closer. Like, that'd be creepy, man. You make you jump. You make you jump. Because you'd see him there, then all of a sudden. And then if he whiffs with his attack, it shows him, like, down, where he just, like, whiffed you or whatever. That'd be cool as fuck.